I'm going live because it's dusk and the sky is so pretty right now. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it, right? We have such a pretty sky right now. We have such a pretty sky right now. Um, we've had all kinds of humid weather this week, and we do have a pretty sky, which is fortunate because it might make up a little bit for the fact that we have oil rolling in on the coast, right? So I just saw an article. I think it's in the Voice of OC about how they went forward with the Blue Angels at Huntington Beach earlier this week while this oil spill is going on. So not only did you have millions of people who probably are maskless, right? Because they all get fucking drawn to Huntington Beach, and it's a military thing, right? So you've got Blue Angels. I didn't realize that's where they do it now. Because, they used to, when I was a kid, they did it by the El Toro Marine Base, but that's gone. That was decommissioned in the 90s. So I guess now they do the Blue Angels thing at Huntington Beach. I didn't even know. I didn't even hear about it. But there were millions of people at or a million, I don't know how many, but it was estimated to be a million or something like that at Huntington Beach watching the Blue Angels, and the oil is rolling in. So not only are you risking your health for COVID, because a lot of y'all are like, no, this is a pandemic. This 5G towers, anybody can get it. I'm not going to get vaccinated, right? These are all the, by the way, yes, I have had 2 shots of Moderna, and I will hopefully very soon get my booster shot. So not only do you still have people doing that bullshit, but now they're also like, I don't care if there's oil rolling into the ocean, like rolling into the beach. You guys really are like trying to commit suicide, right? Is that what's happening here? Y'all are just trying to commit suicide? Kind of like this, like half dozen people that were like still in the jacuzzi while an electric storm was rolling in the other day too. Are you guys just trying to commit suicide? Is that what's happening here? All right. Well, anyway, I did share. There is a Sunrise Movement is doing some actions. One of the actions is going to be on Monday. It'll be in Long Beach. But I am getting a heads up that there is another one being planned, and they're hoping to do it in Huntington Beach. So once I have more details on that one, I will let you know. I know that they're still trying to not only organize it, get the permits on it and everything, but also figure out who's going to speak at it, right? So this should all be coming up pretty soon. I have been working with a local activist to find out more information about this and to help promote it out. And but the first one is already on the books. It's going to be Monday. So for everybody, at first I was like, I should really tag like the people who are close to the city, and then I realized, wait a minute, I have like activist friends all the way up to like Santa Clarita Valley and stuff, who have their own environmental situations that they are fighting as well, like the fracking gas leak that they had up there. I don't know why the name of that, Porter Ranch, is escaping me at the moment, but they have their own environmental issues up there, so they can absolutely relate to what's happening here in Orange County and the southern portion of LA County right now. And I also tagged at least a couple of people from San Diego as well, because this is going to affect all of us, really. I mean, even if you don't live close to the situation, if you are an activist, this is probably the most important environmental disaster that we need to have actions against. So please participate. Please come. It's going to be on Monday. It's on my wall. It's also on my Our Revolution Southern California page. It's also on my activist page. Please share it. Share it and get as many people there as possible, because this is the biggest environmental disaster that we have in Southern California faced in my lifetime, except for maybe like the radiation cloud that floated over us when Chernobyl happened. That was pretty big too, right? That was a pretty big disaster. They wouldn't let us play outside for like a week. They wouldn't let us They're like, oh, the radiation cloud is floating overhead. That was when I was like in the fourth or fifth grade or something. Um, that was pretty bad too. Um, there was also the tsunami, right, that hit Japan, and they had like a nuclear meltdown there too because of that. And that ended up drifting. That wasn't as bad because it got diluted by the entire fucking Pacific Ocean before it actually hit the western United States coastlines. Alaska probably got affected more than we did, right? Uh, anyway, I did share it. Please come. It's going to be on Monday, and I'll probably do some live streaming from the event. And I don't know who they have scheduled. It's this one's in Long Beach, so I don't have as many. I'm not tapped in as much to the LA County stuff, but I did get a heads up about it. But my understanding is they're also planning an Orange County action because obviously, like it happened to Huntington Beach, Newport Beach area. So obviously we have to have an Orange County action. What's surprising to me is the people that I've been working with, like that have been in this for years. I'm hearing crickets. Like, where do you guys do your organizing? When are you going to start organizing things? You always just going to tag along to other people's stuff? I mean, in my case, I kind of have to because you keep trying to kill my game. I don't really have much options other than to rely on other organizers at this point because every time I try and get something together, you guys kill my game. This very counterproductive activities coming out of some of our local progressives. Okay, so that's happening on Monday. Please join us.